The talk in town here in Ekiti is who becomes the successor to Governor Ayodele Fayose. Well, several parties already knowing who their candidates are, including his own party, the incumbent party, PDP. The candidate of that party is his deputy, which a lot of people had said he had a hand because he said he's anointed candidate. And he's here with us in the studio, the deputy governor of Ekiti State and the candidate of the PDP in the Ekiti governorship race, Professor Kolakbo Olusola. Many thanks for coming on the program tonight.
Thanks for having me here.
A lot of people will see you as an unusual politician, someone who is trained to politics. You are in the academic, and a lot of people wonder whether you have that capacity to run for this office. That's a lot of question from your critics. Do you?
Thank you. As a professor with 24 years teaching experience in the academics, and not only that, I've mentored so many people. So I believe I already have the required background, the intellectual capacity, and the exposure even to govern the state as governor of Ekiti State.
Really? Because, I mean, it takes more than just being a professor to be a politician in Nigeria, especially being a governor. A lot of people believe that you were handpicked by the governor. Are you worried about that appellation that you've had, that you are the governor's boy?
Well, you call it an appellation, right? Remember that we have so many examples of people in this country and even beyond the shores of this country who have been supported by their mentors, by their leaders, even to become governors, to become deputy governors, and so on. I mean, so many of them. Look at Edo State, for instance. So will you call Obaseki Oshiamole's boy? Ambode is doing well, right? Our leader, Ahmed Tinubu, supported him. So it's not a crime for my governor, my leader, under whom I have served for close to 4 years now, who has mentored me in the art of governance, who has given me enough exposure, coupled with the experience I've had from where I'm coming from. It's not a crime for him to support me, having seen the unique qualities, having observed the unique qualities in me. And I believe he has not seen that. He will not say, well, I'm ready to support him. So if I'm Fayose's boy, good. The most important thing is that Ekiti State comes first. My performance is what matters. You are somebody's boy.
I'm a father's boy.
You are father's boy. Good. Thank God you have a father, right? You can have fathers. I have a political father who is Peter Ayodele, and I'm proud of him. So, but remember, the issue at stake is Ekiti State. And don't forget that the buck stops at my table when I become governor. I have a name to protect. So it's not a crime, right, to have learned from somebody. It's not a crime to have been supported by your leader, by your governor. And let us watch and see whether this young man called Kolakbo Olusola will perform as governor.
I mean, before we talk about performance and getting into office, is the order of winning the race in the first place. Governor Fayose's name is not going to be on the ballot. Your name is going to be on the ballot. And the question is, what are you going to be telling the people of Ekiti State about someone like Dr. Fayemi, who was a former governor? A lot of the people will talk about political structure. Do you have it?
I have it.
Really?
Yeah. Now, don't forget that when you talk about political structure, it starts somewhere. I am already part of a structure. We have a base. We have a structure on ground. And I'm proud to say this also, that I belong to the Ayofayoshe political family. Go to Lagos. You can't become governor of Lagos State without belonging to the Tinubu's political family. And what we are seeing is this. We are talking about continuity agenda, right? Continuity of good development, continuity of excellent performance in education. Don't forget, I have been his deputy governor of Ekiti State for the past 3 years, 6 months now. And by the grace of God, I've been asked to manage the Ministry of Education, to oversee the Ministry of Education. Today we have history. We have made history history has been made. Ekiti State came first twice, back to back, 2016, 2017 in ECHO, which has never been before. Before, it has always been 29th position, 34th position, 18th position, and very poor percentage passes in WAEC. As a last exam in 2017, Ekiti State recorded 73.86%. So if I've been able to do well in education, and beyond that, I've also been able to do well in other areas that have been assigned to me by my governor. Definitely, I'm well prepared for this assignment. And the structure is intact.
Are you weary of what happened in the primary? Someone like Dayo Adeyeye, the former minister, who left who says he's going to leave the party anyway, so he's aggrieved. He believed that primary was good in your favor against some of those people who have been in the party. Are you afraid that there might be consequence to this?
Well, let me correct something there. You said it's skewed in my favor. Don't forget that even Prince Dayo Adeyeye observed and commented that the whole process is fair, free, transparent, and credible. And he said openly that he was satisfied with the process.
But he didn't say exactly the following day.
Well, you see, usually as a normal human being, as an average human being, when you lose out, you feel disenchanted. And I want to assure you that currently we are making moves also to reconcile, right? But that he was complaining even the next day, well, he's acting as a normal human being. So, and I want to assure you that there won't be any negative consequence.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you know the influence of Prince Dayo Adeyeye, for example, the kind of compromise he gave in 2014, when in fact the former president Goodluck Jonathan weighed in on this matter. It was an open secret of how he silenced his own ambition for Governor Ayodele Fayose at the time. Those are the talks in your party at that time. And a lot of people say it's sheer betrayal. Even in your party, there are talks about that. And you think there won't be consequence?
No, you see, it's good that you analyze what happened in 2014 critically. You said the sheer betrayal. No, I believe if you look back and look at what happened, right? Everybody wanted to contest. There were issues of people talking about consensus. But Governor Fayose then said, look, he didn't want consensus. He wanted everybody should go out and contest, right? I think Dayo Adeyeye made a choice then to step down, right? He made a choice to agree that, well, he is ready to allow peace, to allow peace in the party, to allow for peace in the party. And coming around this time around, everybody was given the opportunity to contest. And don't forget that I, as a person, have a right to contest. And if I have a right to contest, it will be illegal and wrong to stop me from contesting. So if I've contested by the grace of God and I'm victorious, I don't think that should be an issue.
But you believe that there is a clear case of political godfatherism playing out. Do you think so?
Well, you see, when you talk about political godfatherism, to me, you are here in every contest. Maybe you go for a UJ contest or whatever, you have a right to support anybody, the one you love. Am I right? You have a right to support anybody. So if Governor Fayose has supported me, it doesn't actually go for political godfatherism. It is his choice. He has a right to support a candidate, and that's what he has done.